Hey guys, hello and welcome back to part 3 of Let's Play Fire Emblem. I'm your host, NHSDL6, and today we are going to finish off this chapter, and hopefully we'll get a pretty decent head start on the second. I've decided that I am going to turn these animations back on, due in part to the fact that I don't want to progress too quickly through this game, and I've been getting requests from viewers to focus more on the inclusion of the story, so I will do that, even though I absolutely detest this part of the game, just because A, the tutorial really kills the fun, and because, I don't know, the story is just really cliche and boring. But, you know, I'm a crowd pleaser, so I will do as you say. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn these animations back on, and I will try to include as much of the story as possible. Yeah, and thought I'd like to mention that this is my second recording of this because, once again, Camtasia decided to make my voice sound like I was Barry Manilow. It's really deep and slow and sounds really retarded. That's pretty much what it was. I have since corrected this problem, but knowing my luck, it's going to keep happening. So we're going to have Will kill this brigand, this fiend, get him some experience here, as my phone goes off, which is really annoying. Okay, so we're going to have, let's see, have Will, oh not Will, sorry, have Lynn begin attacking this guy. Get her some experience. And then we're going to have... Crazy, I know. But I'm going to have this archer be attacked by Florina. Wow, what are you doing? You might be asking yourself. But it's okay. With Pat at the helm, nothing goes wrong. Alright, so I'm going to have Sane and Kent both gang up on this guy, finish him off in one turn, hopefully. That's the game plan. And then we'll move on to the boss. Also, in the lower right hand corner of the screen, I'll wait till this screen is finished. In the lower right hand corner of the screen, right over here, there is an armory which sells weapons if you need them, so feel free. Also, this boss has a steel axe, and he doesn't move, so feel free to attack him with Will from a distance, and you won't even have to lose any HP over that. So do what you like. I prefer to be a little more risque and jump right in and attack this guy, but it's up to you. So you can just keep chipping away at his HP if you'd like. Boom. Alright. And then we'll have Sane and Kent. I still don't understand where they came... This name Sane. That just sounds stupid to me. But anyway, I'm going to have Will attack one more time. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to use Will in my final team. I'm going to try to keep my team a mystery, but you'll eventually see who I'm going to use based upon who I play with as my characters and frequency. So, we're just going to have Lynn finish him off. Okay. And my phone goes off again. Wonderful. Miss. And done. My last boss battle was a little bit more exciting because I got a critical, but that's okay. Alright, level 5. And I didn't get quite as good of a level up, but that's okay. So there you go. Level 3. Finito. Okay. This is a little explanation of Florina wanting to become a Pegasus Knight, a true Ilian Pegasus Knight. She looks for Lynn because she's afraid of guys, I guess you could say. Alright, so here's your story. After defeating the bandits, Lynn continues westward. She and her colleagues stop for the night at a ruined fortress. I still don't understand why they call the people she's with colleagues. That just seems silly. The Ganon bandits are in a rage after their brethren fell to lend swords. They race in pursuit of the companions. Their angry footsteps sound closer and closer. Ooh. Anticipation. Alright, moving on. Chapter 4, In Occupation's Shadow. Let's see what we've got here. Who is this? Okay. So they're going to spend the night here in this fortress. Sounds good. Lynn likes to feel the blow. That's what he said. And of course, Sane being the chivalrous knight. Okay. And they rush inside to be confronted by none other than just a little girl. Or maybe not. She's a little older than that. This is Natalie. She has an illness. And she is looking for her husband, who left to get money to pay for a procedure to help her leg. And his name is Dorcas. That's a pretty unique, unfortunate name. So she says that if we find him, then we're supposed to let her know. Ooh. Okay. So these are the comrades to the bandits that we just finished. And here's one of the few remaining tutorial things that you are still forced to do. Now, my recommendation here is that you take both of your cavaliers and you place them here, both with the swords equipped, because as you can see there are tons of axe users and swords are strong to axes. So take your sword-wielding cavaliers, place them here. I recommend placing Will here for now, because if you place him here on this spot, this archer will come up on his turn and attack Will, so place him one square beside the wall, and then you can just leave Florina up here to protect Natalie. Like that would really do anything, but... And Dorcas will always miss on there, so you get to get a free experience point, I guess. And then watch as all these bandits barely do any damage, if they even manage to hit your cavaliers. Pretty nice. See, and they're going to try to attack this wall, which has 50 HP. Once they attack the wall, obviously they're going to break into the fortress. So it's your job to pick those guys off with Will. Now, obviously, you're probably not going to be able to kill all of them, because he can't do very much damage as is now. But you should be able to do a fair amount. See, that, as I said, the archer will move right there. Okay. And now we're going to learn about a new command that you can do when moving adjacent to a character that has a... Let me show you. Oh, I know. Okay, never mind. I will show you in a minute. Alright, so as you can see, he'll have a portrait. And you get to hear the Fire Emblem original theme, which is awesome. So, you go up to a character that has a portrait, like this. See, these characters have nothing, they just have a little crest. He has a portrait, so that means that he's recruitable most times. Not always, but most times. And so you go up next to them and hit talk, and then if you use the right character, you have to find out who it is first. If you use the right character, generally they will join you. And that's that. Okay. Okay, so they want me to use Dorcas here. Okay, he's using a hand axe, which is it's kind of like it attacks from a distance like a bow. So we're gonna have him come in here and attack with the hand axe, so as not to be counterattacked. And I think he always gets a critical there, I believe. At least on easy mode or normal mode. Hard mode, I'm not quite so sure. And he gets an iron axe to assure for better accuracy. And my phone goes off again. Okay, so it's just telling us about the end option that you can do if you don't feel like moving all your characters, or if you've moved after you move all your characters, generally your turn automatically ends. But if you haven't, you can go down to here and hit end. Okay, so I'm just gonna let those guys attack on the counter turn because we're just supposed to be protecting here. We don't need to be offensive, so we're just gonna play defense for a while and watch as these guys, their attacks fall prey to our amazing sword power and cavalier usage. Okay. they're not going to be able to do very much against you, so you'll do alright for here. Okay, as of now, Kent has the all-around more solid stats, as you can see. See if Sane can catch up. But with a four points in skill, that's pretty painful. Alright, so Sane should level up after this, hopefully. And let's pray he gets a good level up. Come on, skill. Ew, okay. I guess I can deal with that. It's pretty painful though. Alright, so they're going to knock down that wall soon, so we're going to have to be careful. Okay, so this guy calls for reinforcements. Alright, and this is all the time we have for. I'm NHSCO6. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.